This is the village of Wiecht in Austria on the Traun River. This is where I spent the night. Today is Sunday the 14th of May 2017 and there is my van. There's a great car to go from about, at least 20 years ago, but it looks wonderful to me. And this is the location I slept in. But wait till you see the star point of this entire location. It's up there, Traunfall. I'll take you there right now. Can't complain at this. Cup of coffee with this view. And the seat to admire it from. Oh, it's a bit wet, so I'll stand. Or maybe go to a place where there's an even better view. There's several vantage points and I can't decide which one is the best. I think this is the best waterfall I've ever seen. It's certainly not the highest. In terms of volume, I don't know. But the way it's shaped, I think it's great. And you could so easily miss it. There's plenty of parking, but you might think it's something else. When you cross the bridge at the top, there's a hydroelectric plant, you might think it's that. Now, what a great view for breakfast. Last year I saw a waterfall in Kobari, Slovenia, and that really impressed me because it was almost as though it was entirely in a cavern. It wasn't, but you had to walk into what was almost a cavern to get to it, and that's pretty outstanding. Much higher drop. And even as you come to the other side, you can see it's still pretty wild down there. And to the left we have a chapel which to my eye is from the 18th century. Might be wrong about that, of course. I don't know much about architectural styles. Where time stands still. I was thinking of 5 years ago today, that's to say the second Sunday in May, I was travelling from Warsaw to Eger, or Eger-Shalok in Hungary, and I stayed this night at a place called Traunfall in Slovakia, a little village, and that was very exciting. As happened yesterday, that was a rainy day. Started off really sunny and then ended up rainy. Well, yesterday was the other way around. But driving through Slovakia and Hungary was quite exotic for me. So I hadn't been to Slovakia for a while. I hadn't been to Hungary since 1995. It was very exciting. Also being in a country where I couldn't speak the language at all. This is what motorhome living's all about. It's the, you know, sometimes I do get a bit cheesed off, I admit. I'm not entirely happy 100% of the time. I mean, there's times you feel a bit ill, or you want to go and lie in the bath so don't feel good, or something like that. And you can't. So, but then there's times like this, when you wake up in a place like this, you think you could never do something like this if you were living in a house. And it's not a case of, okay, well I could go and buy a house in Jet or rent a place for here. Well no, because I think after a while I'd want to see new things. To me this is utterly outstanding. Last night some of the local lads had, I think, a bit of a bonfire somewhere around here, somewhere down there probably. I saw them taking the drinks down and I saw them out with an axe, but they were very quiet. One of the nice things for me was that I could actually hear this during the night. Couldn't hear the lads, but I could hear the waterfall. I know that wouldn't appeal to everybody, but to me, a closeness to this magnificent natural spectacle. You can possibly see the car park up there. It's around 200 meters. I appreciate for the people who live here. Probably gets on the nerves after a while, or maybe they get used to it like people do who live near airports. This is camper van life. That is why I think it's great. Now I'm heading in a northerly direction. I'm going to go to Leonding, which is the place where Hitler used to live. I want to see Hitler's former house, where he lived with his parents in the 1890s. I'm also a historian, what do you expect?